Last night marked the end of Dion Waiters' latest suspension. That would be his third of the season, for those of you keeping count. Waiters actually has yet to play for the Heat at all this season. He has been suspended for 17 of their 30 games. He's now able to attend practices with the team, sit on the bench, but no word about whether he will actually be allowed to play. Their next game is on Friday. Kendrick, do you expect Dion Waiters to be naughty or nice after this latest suspension?
He has to be nice. Like come on, Dion. I know you. You're a good guy. You know, I understand we all go through we all have flaws and we all have our moments where, you know, things are not going our way. But, I mean, come on, man, chance after chance. Like, sometimes accountability is everything, you know. And, you know, I always say, if I get into it with 10 different people, sooner or later, it's not the 10 different people that got a problem. The problem is me. And it's crazy because Dion is so talented. And the last 2 seasons, he's been playing excellent basketball. And for him to let his emotions and his off-the-court activities and affect his game, I'm highly disappointed in my boy Dion, because he could be out there right now being on the side of Jimmy, and they could really be dangerous.
Yeah, he could add depth to this team, but I think a lot of this has to do with you know, the other guys stepping up. I mean, like, he's out of the rotation. He's healthy, and it's like, you know, but like you said, like, come on, it's you, Dion. You got another chance to get another contract. You're still young enough. Yeah. But like, after this incident, I can't remember the last time a player got suspended this many times. Maybe Dennis Rodman. I mean, but he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that happens in
the NBA won't give you too many more chances once they see this. So.
And the problem is, look at some of the press coming out of Miami. They all say that the Heat would love to trade him, but they can't find a trade partner because nobody really wants to pick that up. The Heat, meanwhile, though, rolling. They won last night, beating the Jazz 107-104. They currently have the 4th best record in the NBA. That's just behind the Bucks, Lakers, and Celtics. That's it. Miami outplaying expectations. We knew they'd be good. We knew they'd be a playoff team. We did not know they would be 22-8. They have the best record of any team you won't see on television tomorrow on Christmas Day. So we know, Paul, that the Heat, the way they're playing, they deserve to be playing on Christmas. But are they the best team left out?
Yes, absolutely. But I don't know if I agree with your point on that. We know they would be good.
You didn't think they make the playoffs?
No, I mean, I didn't know how good they'll be. Who knew that Adebayo would be as good as he is this year?
Right.
Who knew Nunn would step up like he is? Who knew Hero? You know, they got 3 guys that you just didn't know what to expect from them coming into the season, and they all are stepping up and making this team a serious threat in the Eastern Conference.
Just remember, though, this team did not make the playoffs last year in the East.
Exactly.
Right? So that will tell you where they were.
I know they added
Jimmy. You knew they got Jimmy Butler, so you knew they would be better. We talked about that all summer. This good, though. No one knew they would be this good.
Not at all.
The rookies, no one knew all that stuff was going to happen.
No, but listen, one thing about it is that you have to give credit to the Heat organization because, for one, I'm going to touch on this subject, and I said it last time we was on the jump, Rachel. Current Rich Gray, who was Kendrick Nunn's first agent, he told me that he talked to majority of the GMs and they said Kendrick Nunn would never be an NBA player. And here it is, Pat Riley and the organization took a chance on him. He's starting, and he's probably second behind John Morant for his in the Rookie of the Year candidate.
He's up there, definitely.
Okay, and then you look at a guy like Duncan. Now I'm going to touch on this point. I know Jimmy numbers are not Giannis's or LeBron's, but we have to put him in this MVP conversation.
Yeah.
He has to be.
His teammates better.
Yes, he has to be in this MVP conversation because he's setting the tone. Like he's setting the tone for this team. This team is following his lead. This guy's showing up at 6 in the morning. He's coming in. He's hitting clutch shots. He's been big in the 4th quarter. Just look at that comeback that he had against the Hawks. Yep. I mean, this guy. We have to put Jimmy Butler in the conversation.
Okay. This goes back, Kendrick. I'm so glad you brought this up, to whether you're talking about most valuable player, value to his team, versus best stats, right? If there's a separate award for best stats, we can put a whole bunch of guys into that category, but the most valuable to your team, the most valuable player, the guy that you would want to take down from that board, that is sometimes a different conversation,
Absolutely.
and he fits into that conversation.
Yes, it is.
It's almost like we should have a separate award. I'm just saying.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app, and for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.